Hello and welcome to Spread Talks. This news update is coming from Israel, where Israel's defense chief Benny Gantz will travel to Washington, D.C., on Thursday to request a $1 billion replenishment of the close United States allies' Iron Dome air defense system, U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham and Israeli officials have said. Graham said he expects the U.S. will quickly authorize the request in the wake of an 11-day escalation between Israel and Hamas, in which Israeli officials said the Iron Dome intercepted hundreds of rockets fired from the Gaza Strip. In a statement shared on Twitter on Wednesday, Lapid said he had informed Rivlin of the deal. This government will work for all the citizens of Israel, those that voted for it and those that didn't. It will do everything to unite Israeli society, he said shortly before a midnight deadline. Lapid, a former TV presenter and a secular centrist, won the crucial support of hardline religious nationalist Naftali Bennett, a technology multimillionaire who has held a number of government portfolios including the Defense Ministry, on Sunday. Under the coalition agreement, Bennett and Lapid would rotate the role of Prime Minister, with Bennett taking up the post for the first 2 years and Lapid the final 2. The agreement still needs to be voted on in the Knesset, Israel's parliament, where it requires majority support before the government can be sworn in. The vote is expected to be held within 7 to 12 days, the Washington Post newspaper reported. Israel's latest political drama adds to the woes of Netanyahu, who is on trial for criminal charges of fraud, bribery and breach of trust while in office, accusations he denies. After losing the job of prime minister, he will not be able to push through changes to basic laws that could give him immunity and will lose control over certain justice ministry nominations. Netanyahu's Likud won the most seats in the March 23 election, but he was unable to form a majority with his natural allies. Crucially, Bennett's far-right party, allied with Netanyahu, refused to join forces with the United Arab List, a party that emerged as a kingmaker of sorts. The coalition would consist of a patchwork of ideologically opposed parties and would include a party that represents Palestinian citizens of Israel for the first time in Israeli history. Mansour Abbas, who leads the United Arab List, signed on to the coalition less than 2 hours before Wednesday's deadline was set to expire. "We promised that we would be the last ones to agree and sign the document. This is what we did. We understand that all the other parties have joined the process. We have seen that all the other parties have signed the document," Abbas said.